Hey everybody, how is it going? It is your pal Sal here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a very much requested video. Today, after a long time, I am finally here to react to Shakira's 12th studio album, Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran. And I think I butchered that again saying it. So, as many of you know, I, a few years ago on this channel, did a full Shakira discography journey, and I do not speak any Spanish, which is a shame considering the fact that I'm half Mexican. We can all blame my dad for that. Despite not speaking any Spanish, I have found that I very much enjoyed her discography. I love Pies Descalzos. I love her first album, Vacía. What's the, Oral Fixation Volume 1, what's it? Pure, I'm thinking of the English version of it, but something, the Intuition song, the Woman's Intuition. Shakira has stuck with me throughout the time since I've done, my videos on her, and I apologize that when this album was released in March of last year that I didn't react to it, just the timing wasn't right, yada yada yada, but we're here today and it's kind of fitting and I'm happy to be here, I just want to say the title one more time because I really did butcher it. Hang on, I gotta play it one more time.
Las mujeres ya no lloran.
Las mujeres ya no lloran. You went, okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna get better hopefully as this video goes along. But before we just get started with all the details, how this works is how I did it the last couple times. I have this lovely site that has the lyrics that are in Spanish translated to English, so I follow along as best as I can. I know that sometimes it doesn't translate as well as it should. I totally get that. We're kind of going for the more ambiance of it all, for me at least here. But hey, there's still a lot of songs that I enjoy, so there's that. So anyways, like I said, we're here today to react to her 12th studio album. It was released on March 22nd of 2024, and this album hit number 13 on the Billboard 200. So this album, it's actually very fitting to be finally listening to this album. So if anybody remembers my channel, I ended up reacting to the first single of this album, Felicito, which I do believe means something about the robot. I think that's what it means. It's been a while. I've listened to the song multiple times, so I just probably have not looked at the translation since the day I reacted to the song. But that was like the last thing I did before I kind of really went on my hiatus for most of 2022 and 2023. I apologize for that. But it's kind of fitting to go back to this and do it again. So this album. So the reason why I was not, ready to dive into it is because I thought the release of it was just very odd to me. So this album has 9 singles, and to me, the album just, okay, so first of all, this is her divorce album, okay? From the guy she was married, Gerard Piqué. He's gone, bad guy, we don't stand him. But the whole rollout for this album was just odd to me because I really truly feel like this was not intended to be an album, because the single rollout was just, it was just like single, and then, oh hey, we have an album coming out. I do remember seeing that, and I didn't know how I felt about that at the time, and I still don't know how I feel about that now. I'm sure I'll feel some way when we listen to the album. Again, there were 9 singles for this album, all of which these names I might butcher, some maybe not, but we have Felicito, which hit number 67 on the Hot 100. Oh god. You know what, here's what I'm gonna do right here. I'm gonna butcher it right now. The Spanish it's gonna be butchered right now, and when we get to each individual song, we'll get it right, okay? Monotonía, which hit number 65. This song, okay, this one was really popular, but I will say this, and I'm gonna restate this again. I heard about this when it came out. This is the stupidest fucking name for a song I've ever heard in my life. Shakira Berserk Music Sessions Volume 53. That's not a title for a song. I hate that. Which hit number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. TQG, which hit number 7. Acróstico, which I did react to on this channel, which hit number 84. Copa, vacía, which hit number 1 on the US Latin Airplay. Jefe, which hit number 55 on the Hot 100. Puntería, which hit number 72 on the Hot 100. And this one's really funny. So it's Entre. Basically, it's in parentheses. I'm just going to say the English version. But what's funny is when I first saw it, on Wikipedia, getting all my notes together, I saw that it was in the parentheses, and I'm like, oh, okay, so before I say the song, I'll have to say it's in parentheses, the name of the song, but the song is literally called In Parentheses. And this hit number 20 on the Bubbling Under Hot 100 chart. So Yeah, I'm kind of like nervous to listen to this. My main worry that I have going into this, okay, is that this album is dominated by a bunch of male rappers, and that is like, no, 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 no. I don't want to. If there's one thing I can live the rest of my life without hearing, it's a male rapper. I mean, we have Cardi B here. I'm not a huge Cardi B fan, but I'd rather hear a female rapper any day of the week. I did like Rauw Alejandro when I heard him on that one song. But yeah, so I don't know how much of this is going to be stuff I love and like. And you know, also we are owed our, also we should, like, sorry, so much stuff to get over in this intro, but this album, when it came out, it was released 7 years after El Dorado, and I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I think we were kind of owed our English album, if you ask me, because we got Don't Wait Up, and that was a great single, and nothing after that, and last English album we got was Shakira, period, in 2014, so it's time for the English album, Shakira. Now, granted, this album was successful, so that's really great. And that, you know, that one song with a horrible name was a big hit. But again, I'm cautiously optimistic, hopefully, going into this. There's a lot about it that's going against me, but we're going to try and do our best. So we're going to begin with track number 1, which is Shakira and Cardi B, which is, I think this one's easy to say, it's Puntería. And again, if I'm butchering it, let me know. So here we go. All right, here we go. It's impossible to avoid you. You have good aim. You know what to give me? But in your better mind, I forget all that. Okay. Hey, I know this language. Wait, was that actually Cardi B singing in Spanish? Because she sounded really nice. Like, her voice actually sounded, like, nice. Compared to, like, the English where she just kind of sounded like, you know, Cardi. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Your lips drug me, your biceps turned me on. There's a lyric here, if it's inside, I'll be a bitch for you. Okay, that was Puntería. And so basically it translates to the aim, or basically it's a song about that this guy has got good aim, and, you know, and it's funny too, because there's a video on Spotify, which is the music video, but it just shows little clips, and I can see Shakira with a little bow and arrow. And I liked it. I actually thought this was a fun pop track. The lyrics are funny too. You got good aim. Again, I know this is like a rough translation, but you got good aim. You know how to last me. These fools run out of battery. Throw darts at me. It doesn't suit me, but I love it. If it's in that lyric is a little interesting. But the guy's got good aim, and she's taking it. She likes it. She knows that maybe he's not quite right, but he's a little suave, and she appreciates that. I could have done without Cardi B on it. She didn't do anything for me. It was nice to hear that her sing in a little Spanish. I never had heard that side of her, but she doesn't really do much for me. So other than that, I did like the song. So this is one that I could definitely see. Well, I know that I'll replay a lot more. Okay. Track number 2, La Fuerte, which means the strong, or what was the other thing that I saw? Was it just the strong? I think it was just, yeah, the strong is what I'm getting from this. Hang on, actually, let me double check something. Is there another? Yep, the strong. Okay, that's what it translates to. And this is with I don't know how you say his name. It's either Bizarrap, or I think it's Bizarrap. I don't know how you say his name. Okay, here we go. I like this actually. Oh my god, these lyrics keep freezing. Oh my god. I like where we're building. The Unche Mas, it's making me think of the Spanish version of Waiting, I think it's Waiting for Tonight. I like that. I try to forget you, but this wolf gets the outburst. I hang out with him and then I kill myself in your name alone. You have me with a scratchy head, Okay. Okay. Ooh, purr. If you want it, I'll look out. Tell me where, how. Okay. Is that like his watermark? Like Mike Will made it? I hate it when they do that. Although then again, it's like, imagine hearing We Can't Stop with the Mike Will made it. Okay, anyway, so we've learned that Bizarrap, whoever he is not a rapper, but a DJ. This was not a single, right? No, yeah, interesting that this was not a single. This I liked a lot. It was a very club-friendly piece. This definitely gave me She-Wolf vibes. And as we all know, I was a big fan of She-Wolf. So I even have it on vinyl down here somewhere. Should I get it out? I don't know if I can find it. That's P, that's S, I don't know. Okay, not right now. But so it's interesting. So again, rough translation here, but she's the strong one. Okay, I love that. If I had known it would be the last time, I would have enjoyed you more, but I didn't take advantage of you. So I kind of missed this first part because the site was glitching out. And for believing that you had no expiration date, I saved kisses for later. I left with the desire. I would be lying to you if I said that I'm seeing my photos with you doesn't hurt me because they hurt. So it's interesting. Right in here, we're starting off with a woman who's a little sad. Okay, I'm not looking for you because I also have my pride. I don't think I miss you because. Don't think I don't miss you because I miss you. Okay, but then another night, okay, wait, because then by the end, she's happy. Wait, I'm confused. I try to forget you, but the wolf gets the outburst. I hang out with him and then I kill myself. Oh, I mean, hey, maybe she's not a one-boy girl. I guess that's the thing. She liked him, but, she had to move on and she had to find another man. I guess that's the vibe I'm getting here. Again, I love that there's the she-wolf references, the caged lioness. This I liked a lot. I'm kind of shocked that this was not a single. This was, again, very She-Wolf vibes. And not even for just the referencing, but in, like, the tone. Like, it kind of had the sexual prowl of it. I liked that. Okay. Yes, I like this. So far, we're starting good, and I was a little worried, so we're doing good. Track number 3, Tiempo Sin Verte, which translates to, I haven't seen you in a long time. So, which is, funny. That's funny to put that right after this last song. It's been a while since you saw that dude. So, okay, here we go. She hasn't seen him in a long time. Like the guitar. Did you forget to call me, or was it just a mistake? So she's questioning this guy and what she meant to him. You never took my complaints well. In my dreams, I still imagine I see the sun shining on your skin. Okay, so one thing that I'm finding interesting is that according to everything I see here, this is the least streamed song on Spotify. Oh my god, why are there... Wait, are there more songs than I thought there were? No, there's not. Okay. This one I thought was fine. I think the guitar gives a nice little callback to some of Shakira's earlier work. I think that it's... I mean, it's basically, it's just her reflecting on this guy, and she's neither here nor there on this issue. It's like, I haven't seen you in a long time and I'm still here, and not a day goes by that I don't think of you. I haven't seen you in a long time. Tell me if you still love me. It doesn't seem like she's that hurt over him. Again, this is probably about her husband. I feel like this is probably one of the more neutral ones maybe about him, because I've heard that there are angrier ones about him. In my dreams, like, it's kind of like melancholy. It's a more melancholy piece for sure. But it's not like super, super sad, if that makes sense. I don't know. I thought it was fine. For now, I'm just gonna not put a like next to it, even though I liked it, but I'm not like crazy about it. First two got me, you know. It was okay. Track number 4, Cohete, which again, hope I said that okay. But this means rocket, and this is with Rauw Alejandro, which is the same guy from Te Felicito. So I like him. Again, I'm not crazy about any male rapper. So here we go. Take your clothes off and come. I want to see you. I'll make you... Wait, is she... We're gonna go viral. You're my beach on your sands. Right here, the production reminds me of Britney Spears' Swimming in the Stars. Just like kind of the distortion in it. It's a little scary. Okay, that was Cohete. This, or Rocket, cute. I will admit, it's nice. I think that she collaborated with this guy twice. Again, I'm not for the men in the music industry. I'm not for the male rappers either. I'm about the women. Okay, that's what I love. And so I liked Rauw in this. I like him in the other song too. And I'm not going out and buying his albums. I'm not doing that, okay? It's not like gonna be like that. But I think him and Shakira's chemistry in this is actually really nice. Their voices blend actually really nicely together in this. And the lyrics in this one are fun. It's kind of silly too. The moon exists so that we can kiss. Take off your clothes and come. Wait, that didn't sound right the way I said it. Wait, no, maybe it does. No, because it's not spelled like that. But I mean, when you say it like that, I mean, take off your clothes and come. I want to see you. I'll make you fly like a rocket. I mean, but it's also like cute. I don't know if like that something is getting lost in the Spanish translation, if it's a little more risque, or if maybe the English is making me think it's more risque than it actually is. well, because it's not even that risque. You could, I don't know, it's risque light, if you will. But it just didn't like the thing about the rocket. I don't know. But it's also talking about space. I don't know. You could take, I'm babbling, but it was cute. This one I thought was cute. Track number 5, Entre, paréntesis, which means in parentheses. Although if you directly translate it, interestingly enough, it translates to in brackets. Funnily enough. So okay, here we go. And this was like the first single we've actually listened to since, since this was the final single as of now. So here we go.
Dime qué te pasó porque te noto fría. Tus besos ya no saben a lo que sabían. Pero la siento vacía.
This relationship's at the tail end. It's already over. Wow. Okay. Okay, so I think that again, mentioning of the she-wolf at the end there. I think lyrically this song is interesting. Also, I was thinking this song sounds like something I would hear if I went to like a party on my dad's side of the family. And it's interesting because like this is like stylized as a regional Mexican song, and we have to remember like Shakira is Colombian, so it's not typical for her to do songs like this. I can't think of anything in like the past albums that sound like this. So it was making me think of like the traditional type of song that Christina did in the Aguilera album. It's like Cuando me di la gana. I think, again, butchering. I think something is getting lost in the translation because I don't know what they mean by put the end in parentheses. Like, you don't need to pretend anymore if you put the end, because it says right here in brackets, but you can't continue anymore. If you can't continue anymore, tell me what happened. I mean, this part I get, like, you tell me what happened to you, why are you so indifferent, your kisses no longer taste like they used to, you're still sleeping in my bed but it feels empty, tell me what happened to you, you're not the same as before, it seems that it's important to you. I don't get what they mean by the, because if you don't put the end in, I don't know, maybe someone could, I don't know, someone maybe could explain this to me, because I think something is getting lost in here, or maybe it isn't. I don't know. But I liked her with this group. I thought that was nice to hear with like a traditional group like this. So that was good. Slay. Track number 6, Cómo, dónde, y cuándo, which translates to how, where, and when. Life is a bitch. I already know it. Thomas Masood. Okay. Drunks in the bars. Bares. Hey, that AA kind of reminds me of oh, that song from She Wolf. I can't think. First floor, room 16. Did it again. That's what it makes me think of. Okay, again with this one, I liked the rockier edge that it gave. Again, callbacks to her album, her earlier albums, I should say. Lyrically, time is flying when you're having a good time. It doesn't matter how, where, or when. What matters is with whom. Time is flying when you're having a good time. Only today exists, tomorrow hasn't arrived yet, and yesterday is gone. So it's kind of like a live for the moment type of song, live for the day. Kind of like, I guess, a rockier version of Don't Wait Up. Live in the moment, you know how it is. Cute, I liked it. Nice. And this was not a single, right? No, it's not. I could have heard it as a single. Track number 7, Nassau, which is not a Spanish word technically. It's I'm guessing this is about the Bahamas, because that's what comes up when I'm not gonna lie, I had to type that in, and then it was like, no, that okay. So here we go. Tension is killing you. Oh, I think is this about the new guy she's with? I think it might be. Okay, that was Nassau. I liked it. I thought it had a nice, nice little islandy vibe about this guy that she's fallen in love with on the island. Yeah, and simple. Again, I don't think it's going to go down as like one of my favorites, but a nice album cut. This wasn't a single. I'm amazed. We had 9 singles. Yeah, it's like we barely covered any of them so far. But yeah, this one was nice. Breathy. I like that too. Track number 8, Última, which means the last. Ooh. We're gonna get a little piano ballad. Oh, you will surely regret it after some time. Oh, and one day you'll want to knock at my door again, but now I've decided to be alone. How'd you ever get tired of something so genuine? Oh! Don't try to convince me, I beg you. Go out and I wanted to stay with you at home. Okay, that was Última, the last, and a gorgeous piano ballad. I really, I really feel like Shakira should do a like a Madonna Something to Remember album and just like make it of like all her ballads, like in her Spanish and English. Well, she could easily do like a Spanish one and an English one. Although I bet probably like the Spanish one would be like a 2 CD-er and like the English one would be a 1, or maybe make a, anyways. This would be a really, really pretty, well, this is a really, really pretty piano ballad. Oh, this was something I probably should have touched on. The other reason why I didn't do this album a little sooner, I originally intended to react to this in October or something towards the end of last year. And then Miss Shakira had to go and decide to cancel her tour. Because I was going to go to it. I was going to go to it and make sure I reacted to the album first. And I was going to go to the Chicago date. And then she says, I need bigger venues. I need bigger venues, everybody. And then what does she do? Doesn't reschedule the Chicago date. And she also wants to do stadiums. Like Shakira, no one wants to be outside. Okay, please, I'm begging for an indoor venue. The United Center, my favorite venue, and you had to go and cancel it. Apparently there's rumors that she's going to be at some festival in Chicago. It's not Lollapalooza. I don't know which one it is. But I'm like, I was kind of mad at her. I'm like, you canceled, like, and it wasn't that long before like the opening like date. So I was a little upset with Miss Shakira there, but I could see her playing this on the tour, a little piano moment. Yeah, this was really pretty. One of the highlights so far of the album. Okay, guys, I don't know if I'm going crazy, but our next song is track number 9, Te Felicito, with Rauw Alejandro again. And I think I just messed up something in my head. I mean, it could be, hopefully maybe the song is about it. I don't know, we'll go to the lyrics, but I thought it translated to the robot. It translates to congratulations. For years now, I've been thinking it meant the robot. I think it's also because that she did that dance on like Jimmy Fallon or whatever, and she was doing like the robot. I thought this was about a robot. So we're gonna listen to the song again, but like, I know it, but it's like, bum, 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 bum. I can't, I thought this, I'm so mad at myself. Congratulations, nice performance. Wow. I don't buy that philosophy crap. I'm sorry, I don't follow up a turnip track anymore. I can't stand two-faced people. I bet my life on you. See, that's why I think I thought it was a robot, because like their voices transition to each, and I like that part. I'm telling you, I thought this was about a robot. Okay, that was Te Felicito, and yeah, not about a robot. It's basically, how did I forget this? Again, I'm telling you, I probably listened to I listened to the song. I've listened to this many times afterwards. Okay, I swear to God. But I'm sure somewhere down the line, I just thought, I don't know. But I feel, but it's about a man who's put on a good show, and, you know, take a bow, because it's over now, basically. Yeah. Okay. Wow, I feel dumb and stupid. But hey, one fun little memory I just wanted to bring up with this. I don't remember if it was somewhere around the time that this came out. I was downtown, and I'm pretty sure this album, fun little fact, or not this album, but this single came out around Record Store Day, and it was coincidentally the Record Store Day. There were a couple of other releases that came out, but it was the Record Store Day that Mariah Carey's number ones got released, and that weekend, I swear this ties into this, that weekend, I won tickets, or I won the lottery tickets to go see the musical The Prom, the national tour of The Prom. Okay, and when I was downtown in Chicago, there outside of the Cadillac Palace, there's like one of those like giants, it's not like a big sign, but you know like how like there's signs on the side of bus stops, and sometimes they move and like they change like the signs. There was like I was like a far distance away, and I'm like, is that the single cover for Te Felicito? And it was, and I think I have a photo of it. If I can't, I'll put it over here. But I think I like got like a blurry photo of that. But if I saved it, I don't know. But yeah, okay, yeah, not about a robot. Track number 10, Monotonía, which means oh my god, where was it? I just had it. Monotony. Okay, here we go. Oh, and this has oh no. Wait, I forgot. So before we go to this, I wanted to bring this up. This features Ozuna. I hate this man. I'm sorry, but he did this song with Christina Aguilera on what was that song? What was it? It was either way, Santo. And his voice, he's got this super nasal voice, and I don't get it. And apparently everyone's like, we love him. And I'm like, I don't get it. Okay, anyways, here we go.
Fue culpa de la monotonía, nunca dije nada, pero me dolía. Yo sabía que esto pasaría, lo tuyo y así.
Always seeking the limelight. Uh-oh.
Siempre buscando protagonismo, te olvidaste de los que un día fuimos. No fue culpa tuya, ni tampoco mía. Fue culpa de la monotonía. Nunca dije nada, pero me dolía. Y yo sabía que esto pasaría. De repente ya no eras el mismo. Me dejaste por tu narcisismo. Te olvidaste de lo que un día fuimos. Y eso me llenaba de inquietud.
I don't get it. What do you like about him?
Yo sí sé que animaste tú. Tú estabas muriendo por alguien y por ti estabas caminando. Lo tuyo y haciendo lo mismo. Siempre buscando protagonismo. Y te olvidaste de los que un día fuimos.
Okay, that was Monotonía. And thankfully Ozuna was not that prevalent in it. I thought this one was just fine. I don't know. I think that I thought I thought it started off interestingly, but then I don't know, towards the middle I was just kind of like a little over it. Like, I thought it was interesting that it wasn't my fault or yours, it was monotony, that the relationship just got monotonous, and then that's kind of like why it, stopped. But then all of a sudden we weren't the same. You left me for your narcissism. You forgot that one day we were you distant with your attitude, feel me? It's interesting. I just don't know if this is going to go down as one of my favorites. Now that I know the actual lyrics of Te Felicito, that changes things. So there's that. Okay, we have track number 11, and this was the second biggest hit of the album. We have a song, and I'm sorry, and I will say this is not a title for a song. Like, the fact that this is considered a title, like, I don't know why this makes me so mad, but, like, name your song. Like, I don't care if you think you're this cool freaking DJ, name your song. Okay, so this is Shakira, Bizarrap Music Sessions, Volume 53. Sure, if you want to make 53 volumes of your compilation remix albums, fine. But your song title is that? I don't know why this angers me, but when this came out and when I saw that title, and I remember thinking this, and I think this to this day, this is stupid. I hate modern day music sometimes. I hate shit like this. So, yeah. Okay. But yeah. So again, I don't know. Bizarrap, whatever. But I did hear she's very aggressive in this one, and I think it's possible I might have heard this song. I don't know. Sorry, I've had another fight. I won't be back here. I don't want any more disappointments. Oh, but I needed you gave me the worst version of yourself. Oh. Since I booted the cat. That sounds familiar. Sorry if it splashes you. You left me with your mother as my neighbor, the press at my door, and debt as my treasury. You thought you hurt me, but you made me stronger. Us women no longer cry. Hey, that's the title of the album. That could have been the title of the song. That's why you're with someone just like you. Oh my God. Okay, so this is becoming clearer to me now. So like just in this part where she's like really spitting things out, there's a thin line between love and hate. Don't come back here, listen to me. No hard feelings, baby. I wish you luck with your my so-called replacement. I don't even know what happened. You're acting so weird. I don't recognize you. It's worth I'm worth two 22-year-olds. You traded a Ferrari for a Twingo, a Rolex for a Casio. I don't know well, I don't know cars, nor do I know watches that well. You are worked up. Slow down. So much time at the gym, but maybe work out your brain a bit too. Okay, so clearly she's very much going in and out. I like this song. It could have been called the title of the album. Like, why not? You know, stupid. Again, this song has the stupidest freaking title I've ever heard in my life. And I think this is very much clearly to me a Miley Cyrus Flower situation, where while this technically is not anymore the biggest hit of this album, I was hearing a lot about this song when it came out. And it's kind of like a Miley Cyrus Flower situation. I feel like the context behind the song is more interesting than the song itself. And let me put it this way. I'm so happy, and I'll put it this way. Like, I'm so happy that Miley Cyrus got, her Grammy for Flowers, but that's not the song it should have been. That's the song that you gave the Grammy to, not Plastic Hearts, not anything from Plastic Hearts, not anything from all the other shit that's so much technically better than all that. And like, Shakira's stuff that's so much better than this, but this is the one that you guys all want to talk about? That's kind of how I feel about it. I'm like, I like it. Don't get me wrong, I like it. But I like Don't Wait Up more than this. I would have played Don't Wait Up more, and that's less dramatic, that's more fun to me. So I just think the context is more interesting to people. They like shit like this. And don't get me wrong, I like it too. I like a good, F That Man anthem, like, Stronger, stuff like that. But again, I just really hate the title of this song. I really do. But yeah, I like that she really went in. But it's like, that's the reason why people like it. I don't know if don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a bad song per se. But it's to me a Flower situation where I'm gonna like it, but is this the one that y'all should have been talking about? No, y'all should have been talking about the one that you're the one that I got. Why can't I think of the name right? Why can't I think of it, the exact title? You were the one that I got right. It's a fickle world. The One Thing. That's what it's called, The One Thing. Or like, honestly, like, quite frankly, the Medicine. I would have picked Medicine. Like, there's so many things in this that I would have picked to be a bigger hit than that. I would have picked the Women's Intuition to be a bigger hit than that. El Dorado, there were things I would have picked to be a bigger hit. So many other things. The song that I heard on here, I would have rather that have been a bigger hit. What was it? Where was it? Back to the top. What was it? La Fuerte. Yeah, which is technically by the same dude, and at least he named that song. So what, does he pick and choose when he wants to give a song a name? I don't know. Bizarrap. But yeah. I don't know. Track number 12, TQG, which means Te Quedé Grande, which then translates to, oh my God, where'd it go, where'd it go, where'd it go? Too Big for You. And this is where we start getting into like really the singleness of this album is coming out. This is actually a single by Karol G and Shakira, and this was originally on her album. So yeah, I don't really know who Karol G is, but here we go.
La que te digo que un vacío se llena con otra persona te miente. Es como tapar una herida con maquillaje, no se ve pero se siente. Te fuiste diciendo que me superaste, que conseguiste nueva novia. Lo que ella no sabe es que tú todavía me estás viendo toda la historia, bebé, ¿qué fue? No, pues que muy tratadito. Yo sé buscándome el lado, si sabes que yo errores no repito.
Is it just me, or do I feel like a lot of songs just sound like this with this beat in the back? I didn't like this one. This just sounded very like, I'm not too familiar with the generic, or not generic, but this is like a reggaeton sound. And this just sounded really generic to me. It didn't sound like a Shakira piece to me. It didn't like showcase Shakira really well either. It was definitely clearly more Karol's song, and I don't know Karol. I don't know her, and this didn't interest me. What's interesting is that this was nominated for a Grammy Awards at the Latin Grammys, and I'm like, this? And it won. Oh my God, it won? I didn't hear a winning Grammy Award song here. Yeah, I think that was my least favorite track so far. Track number 13, Acróstico, which means acrostic. And I had to look this up again, but it's a poem, a word puzzle, or other composition in which certain letters in each line form a word or words. Now, I did react to this when this came out in 2023. I'm not gonna lie, I probably listened to it maybe like 3 other times after I reacted to it, and then I probably never listened to it again. It didn't really move me all that much. And this is like a song about our kids. So I remember like a little bit of it, but it didn't like stick with me too much. See, the trap beats are not needed right here. It's so unnecessary. You have this pretty, gorgeous, like, atmospheric sound, and then you ruin it with these trap beats. You know, it's so funny listening to this song now because it's like it's just so bizarre because it's like 3 songs up, it's like she's like talking about how their father is like the worst person who ever lived, and then she's like, but I love my children. This is cute. Again, I don't know if it's necessary to have the kids' vocals on it. And again, the trap beats just ruin it. Well, they don't ruin it, but they're just so, why do we have to do this? It's pretty, it's nice, but the other piano ballad, which, oh god, because they're in Spanish, I'm not gonna remember the name of it, but I think I preferred that one actually for like our nice gorgeous piano moment. And now one thing, this doesn't have anything to do with the song, but it did just occur to me that technically, but this is both good, we can fix it in a good way and bad way. So in a sense, our stupid title song, Music Sessions Volume 53, is our highest charting single off of this album because, so technically, I can't believe this, but TQG is the highest charting single. It hit number 7. Maybe that's why it sounds generic, because I probably heard it somewhere. I don't know, but that hit number 7, but technically it's What's Her Face, Karol G. It's technically her single, and they just slotted it onto here. But I guess if it's on here, it's technically the highest charting one on this too, but that makes me mad. Track number 14, Copa, Vacía, which translates to Empty Cup, and has Manuel Turizio. I don't know. Here we go. See what I mean? I feel like these songs just all sound like they have this same beat to it. I've been wanting to drink from an empty cup. I don't know. Again, the trap beats. Yeah, that didn't do anything for me either. Again, I didn't hate it as much as I hated TQG, but it just felt really repetitive, and the rap didn't do anything for me, and it was just kind of there. I don't know, it just sounded very generic. Track number 15, El Jefe, which is technically the final track of the album, because after this it's just remixes and the English version. Well, technically it says the vinyl version of Puntería, but I think what I saw was that it was technically just the English version. But this song that we're going to listen to now is El Jefe, and it features Fioriza Regida. Why couldn't she just have Maluma on this album? That would have been a male rapper that I could have been down with. Okay. This reminds me of something. Another shit day, another day in the office. fuck? What are we?
Estás soñando con irte del barrio. Tienes todo para ser millonario. Estos caras la mentalidad. Eres muy hijo de. Estoy soñando con irme del barrio. Tengo todo para ser millonario. Estos caras la mentalidad. Solo me falta el salario.
Y verdad, para ti esta canción que no te pagaron la indemnización.
Como siempre.
Who's Lily Migar? Should I know her? Okay, so Lily Migar is. Oh. Okay, well, okay, maybe. Okay, so this song feels very random to me. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't love it all that much. It just felt like, I'm like, where did this come from? If this had been maybe a more cohesive album in terms of sound and style, and maybe I could have liked her doing something a little more like this, but at the end it just feels a little tagged on and random. I do like the fact that she mentions her nanny right here. It's rumored that her nanny was learned what Shakira's husband was doing, and so he fired her without financial compensation. So we stand Shakira for mentioning that, but at the end of this song just felt a little random to me. Again, if this had been a more cohesive album, I think I would have liked it more, but yeah. Okay, hey everybody. We just finished Shakira's 12th studio album, Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran. Again, I hope I said it decently, at least. You know, I'm leaving this video not exactly where I thought I would be. Some of my suspicions about this were correct and not exactly where I thought I'd be. There's only one song in here that I'm like, ooh, I'm really, really like thankful that I learned that, and that is La Fuerte. And I think because that's the one that mainly reminds me mostly of She-Wolf, and you know how much I loved that album when I heard it. But as a whole, I felt like, while it's not as, okay, it's very abundantly clear to me that I do not believe that this project started as an album. Like, it's just very clear to me that this was like singles, and it's like, okay, we got the singles, then we can put this album together. I really feel like she had the potential to make a very like sophisticated divorce album that really could have delved into her divorce. And I really feel like it only like starts like picking at the divorce like on like halfway through. Like everything else just kind of feels like, oh, you know, kind of like this or that, and it doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't go there as much as I think it could. And then when she does, she commits to it, but I don't feel like she started soon enough. I just don't know if I love maybe it's the track listing that I'm not in love with either. And again, it's the fact that I don't think that this album has a very cohesive sound, and then there's songs at the end that kind of just sound the same. I know she has it in her to do a very cohesive piece of work because she's done it before. And even, here's what I found interesting is that we all know that Shakira, this album right here is where things went a little, how do I put this? Not like a little, not off the rails isn't the right word, but we'll use that because this is where she started using a lot more like, more writers like coming in and helping her with her material. But here's what's so funny is that when you look at the amount of writers that are on Shakira, it's got nothing compared to the amount of writers that are on this album. Like, this is insane, the amount of people that are credited on this album. Again, it didn't really feel very much like Shakira to me through most of it. And again, there were some times where her vocals really did shine through, but then other times it didn't feel, it felt like a lot of the modern stuff that I feel like a lot of these little girlies are doing that I don't want them, I don't care about them, I don't know them. And again, there was some stuff that I thought was nice. And I think it'll take a couple of re-listens. I think it's so funny to me too, because like, there's no way even though I like Te Felicito, there's no way that that's what you would pick as your lead single for this album. That's why I don't think that this started off as an album, especially with 9 singles. There's no way. I guess technically 8, because I don't think this was intended to be a full album. I just think that the label was like, sissy, it's been 7 years since El Dorado. Either give it now or it's never. I just really wish that it seemed that she would have been, again, it must be hard too, considering she's going through a divorce, and I get that. But I'm very mixed. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not, if anything, it made me, and we all know that I did not like Saleh El Sol. I think that my ranking, I'd probably put at the bottom is probably Peligro. Then I put this over Peligro, and then Saleh El Sol. I'm trying to think if there's any other. I think that's probably the order that I would put it in. But this didn't. I don't know. This didn't reach me the way that she normally does. And I think it probably did well because I think that people grasped that, you know, it had that big hit that people liked, but it was the big hit because it was the drama behind it, much like Flowers. And I'm like, that's great, but where were y'all for this? You know, where were you for that? You know, I don't know. I'm very mixed. And this album did get positive reviews, which is interesting, but like, and also, some critics criticized the excessive number of pre-release singles on the album's track order, deeming it as a mixtape or a great, well, I don't know about a greatest hits album. But yeah, it doesn't feel like a studio album. And also, it's just like, there's so, like, when you have a studio album, unless you're like doing a duets album, I really feel like it should be more you than other artists. And like, if there's, we'll technically consider it as a 15-track album. There's one with the tracks that have other people on them, and we'll include Milan and Sasha in this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. We won't include Bizarrap. 3. Wait, no, we gotta restart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 15 songs. Half of your album has other people singing with you. I don't know if I like that. I don't. So, I think my favorite track that I learned is probably La Fuerte. Puntería was nice. Cohete, I think, was good. Oh, that was the rocket. Okay. And okay, the parentheses song, that was nice. A classical piece, a classical Mexican piece. It's hard because like with not seeing these in English, it's a little harder for me. But and Te Felicito. Again, nothing here that I'm like I hated, but except for TQG. I can't believe that was that big of a hit. But yeah, so that's where I'm going to stand. We're going to see how repeat listens will fare for me on this album. But what do you guys think of this album? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to check out my full Shakira discography journey. It started all the way from Vacía to El Dorado. Good times, good times. Mahia slept on the album, slept on songs on there. I'll see you guys next time. Have an amazing day.